What's cracking, peeps? Darren McDuffie here, alias Fat Man, helping you become perfectly healthy and toned and conscious, yo. So I'm going back to my roots today, talking about health and wellness. I've been studying health, evolving for about 11 years now. And a lot of you watching these videos may have not caught my earlier videos. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel where I talked about just what to eat, what not to eat, what to avoid, things of that nature. And now I'm evolving a little bit more. People change over time. You know, Muhammad Ali said, if you think about the world the same way you think about you're 50 years old and you're thinking about it the same way you thought about it when you were 20, and you've kind of wasted 30 years of your life. So again, we evolve, we change. And one of the things that I've been studying a lot about is the mind-body connection. And I've come across illness, and illness being resistance, what we resist in our life. When you go to your doctor's objective is to find something wrong with you, first of all. The second thing is your doctor is spending 7.5 minutes with you. 7.5 minutes. And basically, in those 7.5 minutes, they diagnose you with something that ultimately you become, because a lot of people become their illness. Next, they prescribe a pill for you, something to get you over your illness. When they prescribe that pill, ultimately you believe that you're going to get better. So you get better. And that might be for a short period of time. Sometimes it might be long term, because you're believing that that pill is your healing, your vitality. And I'm not saying don't take any pills or anything like that. If that's your belief, and by all means do so. I'm just pointing some things out to you to get you to think about in your mind. Very rarely in those 7.5 minutes is your doctor really delving into who you really are. Do they know about your childhood? Do they know about your marriage at this point? Do they know about the job you go to every day and your relationship with your boss, or the relationship that you don't have with your boss? Again, it's only 7.5 minutes that they're spending with you with this time. Illness is resistance, and a lot of people don't make peace with their negative indicators. They don't pay attention to their negative indicators. One of the biggest complaints in the medical world is fatigue, and that's one of the first signs. If you're suffering from constant fatigue, your body is trying to tell you something. What is your body trying to tell you? What are you not listening to? And most of the time, as people, we bury our emotions. We think that something happens, we can take it, and it goes on and on and on. We never think, we never feel. Again, I'm going to say this again. We never think and we never feel about what's really going on in our lives. How does going to a job that you dislike make you feel? How does dealing with a boss you dislike make you feel? You bury that. And what happens is those emotions manifest in your body. Our emotions are powerful. Our emotions are there for us as guidance. And you have to realize this. I know people get a little antsy when you talk about spiritual things, when you talk about why we're really here. But you are a spiritual being having a human experience. Most of us don't realize that, because we forget that once we come here. We forget it just simply because our world is built on you go to work, you come home, you go to work, you come home. You're making that living. you're living what I would call for survival. But what if you were to start processing your emotions, paying attention to how you feel, and gravitating more to things that make you feel good, fixating your attention more on things that you want or things that make you feel good instead of fixating on things that were negative? You would find that your health will improve greatly. Most of us focus our attention on what's going wrong with us. Focus your attention on what's going right. When I wake up in the morning, I always focus on my body and how my body feels, and I tell myself that I feel good, that I'm going to feel good. I talk to my body. It sounds crazy, but the body follows the mind. So your body will do whatever you tell it to do. Start making peace with where you are right now in your life, and start paying attention to how you feel and process how you feel on a daily basis. Many people are suffering from chronic illness because they are having chronic thoughts, chronic negative indicators come up in their lives, and they do not deal with them. And it's a simple process. A lot of times they think what happens is we think the harder things are, the more benefit, the more reward that we reap from it. And that's something in our society tells us that the more we work hard, the better things are going to be. And we don't realize that we're not here to work hard. We're here to let things be easy. So tell yourself that I'm going to let this be easy, and watch what happens. Start paying attention to the negative indicators in your life. You are asking for stuff. You deserve the stuff. You are worthy of the stuff that you're asking for. And your life is causing you to expand, but you are not going with it. And that's the reason for the pain, the arthritis, the diabetes, whatever it is that's plaguing you at the present moment. This is why it's plaguing you. Pay attention to your negative indicators. Deal with them when they come up. Use your emotions as your guidance system. Gravitate towards the things that make you feel good. And you will start seeing that your health will improve. Everything about you will start to improve. It's a mind-body connection. And remember that you are a spiritual being here having a human experience. Darren McDuffie, alias Fat Man, helping you become perfectly healthy in tone and conscious, yo. One love. I'm out.